So, chilly morning. I know I forgot about you guys yesterday. I left early and had to go back to the house and do some business and pick some stuff up and swap out a truck and got busy going. And I'm not in front of Esther, which I wish I was. I read Esther this morning. It was really good. But I want to share with you some thoughts. Guys, I like when they get in there and try to find some food. I put out a bunch of hay because of that cold front. It's the first hay we fed. Fed our first hay last week, and there's a lot of standing grass, but these guys, they'll just want that hay now because it's just easy and it's fresh. So that's what they'll quit hustling as much, and I want them to eat up what's left of this old grass, but I don't know how much of it they will. But it's been a cold couple of mornings, and this morning I just want to try to get my brain about me to see what it is that I'm supposed to share. I wish I had my little impact going. There's 2 or 3 things that have been like, man, what a great little lesson. But here's what I'm going to do. So y'all know I've been kind of sitting in the deer stands, and I ain't sitting one the last couple mornings because for one, it's been really cold, and I'm not really mad at them. And for 2, I've been busy. I've been on the road. I've been doing different things. And but we got cameras, and just like any other, I'm learning. And so I'm learning about all this stuff, and I'm like, heck, I want to watch these. So I look at the cameras, and sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., I'll look at the cameras. And then I tell Alex is he's my hunting consultant. I said, man, we ain't getting much activity at the oak tree stand. Hunting from them cameras, you go sit. Well, that ain't. Heck. There's a lot of activity at the dog leg, but there's not much at the creek, and there's not much. If I was going to go sit, I'd go sit at the dog leg, because that's where you see the most activity. And he said, but you ain't hunting activity, you hunting a big buck. And so, I've already, the buck that's coming in at the dog leg, it's a nice 8-point. I want McCray to get the shot at him, my grandson, and he'll be here. We're going to have Thanksgiving here, so, he's going to get his, he's already got a name on him. It's McCray, and hopefully McCray gets his chance. He said, you hunt that oak tree, there's some big ones in there, I guarantee you. And I've been guilty of, hey, we're on the phone. We've been guilty of hunting by my cameras, which is what a lot of Christians do. Is their pastor, the preacher, is the camera, and if they don't like what they're seeing, they go let's check out other cameras. And you can't hunt by camera. We need to hunt the scriptures. We need to hunt the Word of God to be revealed to individuals. I listened and watched Billy Jack live Sunday. I was putting out hay, getting ready for this cold weather to hit. And first time I've been on that side of a live feed for church. I've watched church, any Sunday I wasn't there, I'd go back and try to watch them. But while I was putting out hay, I was listening, and man, I was so thankful for Billy Jack's message, and I thought, man, there are veterans in spiritual service and serving of the kingdom, but even veterans of our country, they are still active. My brother served our nation 23 years in the Army, retired, and now he works at a equine therapy ranch, helping veterans with their PTSD. So he's still serving our country, but he is a veteran of the service. And so when I'm not disagreeing with Billy Jack, but whenever he said there's no veterans in the kingdom, but I'm a veteran. 20 years of service in Tatum, Texas, to Barnum and Kelboy Church. In that, I'm a veteran of that. I am no longer in that position, just like my brother's no longer in active military service, but he is in the service, and his heart is still for the military, for those suffering and struggling with PTSD. Our heart is for the kingdom. And so while I'm a veteran of pastoring Barnum and Kelboy Church, and it's a great honor to have been that guy, I'm also still actively serving the kingdom in a new area and a new capacity. And so I just was really encouraged by church. Was great Sunday, and I'm so thankful for Joe Mama and his faith and confidence in Billy Jack and Billy Jack's messages and Matt Marks, and there's so many guys, Jace, there's so many guys that are just, man, they just, you know, I think I know I shared with the church that when I had all them blood clots and they broke loose that night I was praying, pretty sure I wasn't going to be here at daylight. I prayed for our church, and God showed me when I'm out of the way that the men of our church more. And it's just been a tremendous blessing to see that happen. I didn't have to die for it to happen. I just had to get out of the dang way. So it's wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to put out a little alfalfa for these girls. Do a little old study on these heifers. I've wondered how good some heifers, some calves that do wintering them on alfalfa, not feed, not wheat, not rye, just good alfalfa. And so these are the tests. We're gonna see how good they do this winter on. And then I'm hoping, my plan is, I think that they're gonna weigh right at 6 right now, and I really hope they weigh right about 7. Probably March, 1st of March, mid-March, and they hit the feed yard weighing 750 and just explode because they're so strong and hardy, because they ain't been and I just want to see what it'll do. But anyway, hope everybody has a good day. It's Tuesday, and God bless you. Keep praying for Ben. Talked with Miss Tammy yesterday, and they're pray for Tammy. She's got a lot on her plate, Miss Tammy Brumlow, and encourage her. Just y'all keep them prayed up. God bless you. Adios.